bad.
Uh,
Oh, should
all
be
right.
good series, I think.
We never had a cross spawn yet.
No, give cross spawn. Spawning in the bottom right of Deadwing from Team Unrivaled is the Zerg player Barcode.
And to the top right of Deadwing, as the Green Terran player, also for Unrivaled, it is Blaze.
TVZ plays has shown he can go mech or buy. He's open to playing both styles, which is always good. It's good when Terrans can play both, I think.
Yeah, makes them scary, hard to
Yeah,
predict. You can't just assume, especially the mech Terrans, I think, because if you know
yeah,
they're going to go mech, you can be like, oh, sweet, I can just drone to 90.
yeah.
So if you know that the Terran player can do either, it forces the Zerg to scout. It means the Terran player has to knows that if they deflect a scout. Jeff, mute you. Jeff, please, one time. Jeff, Jeff.
Oh, that's stream. Sorry, guys. We have the loudest talking in our headphones right now.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
you're
not here
not.
right now. Sorry,
No.
guys. We just have the loudest, possible loudest talking in our
NASL
ears. That I
sound
can't
guy.
hear a thing at the moment. I don't know if it went out to you guys or not, but it was so loud in my headphones. As Barcode has gone the hatch first in this game, staying gasless so far as well. Gonna go hatch into pool.
Yeah, we got normal stuff, guys. Normal stuff. We got the Reaper, we got the hatch, we got the pool. We might see a gas. I don't know. Just reorientating my brain cells right now.
I can't
Uh,
imagine a worse thing for you to happen to you at like what is it, 3 a.m. right now? Maybe a little bit after
yep,
3 a.m.
it's
Is to
3
have
a.m.
someone yelling in your ears in
They
headphones.
can't hear me right now, was also what he was saying. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god, the
like
irony.
I think he was explaining to possibly a housemate or something like that what he was doing, which was interesting. Oh, well, we're here now though. That's the main thing. We got here. Two Reapers
Yeah.
out of blaze this time as well.
Gonna scout that Barcode has gone for the gasless route once again. Last time he went gasless, though, he did opt for the no roaches. He went just greedy bling bangling.
Yeah, he went the
So
Roachy timed gas, but didn't get the roaches.
yeah, so if Blaze is opting for that Hellbat push that he did versus Trip, that's like game over for
Yeah,
Barcode. So
his
hopefully
gas
for
is just everywhere, but not banelings, which is the one thing he
yeah.
needs. Factory is coming down for Blaze after the two Reapers. He's gonna look to try and get probably something done. Might even get a drone here. See if Barcode's paying attention.
Oh,
There he isn't. Unfortunately for him. It might say something to his headspace at the moment. And he does save that one. Good micro there. Might even catch the Reaper. Oh, the Reapers, OP. Does save
uh,
the drone though. Losing that one drone isn't the end of the world, though. Not the biggest deal.
is he gonna cancel the Spore Crawler? That's my favorite mistake. Is not no. A wild Spore Crawler appears.
As Blaze
Yep.
is going that quick third command center as well. We'll see if he goes into Banshee. If he goes into Banshee, and the Zerg player looks like a genius. Don't think that's going to
Yeah.
happen though. There's no second gas yet at all. It's probably just going to be
You actually
Hellion.
move the Spore Crawler, I think.
Yeah. To the front of the wall, perhaps.
Just anywhere that's not blocking these drones from mining, I think is ideal. But yeah, Blaze is just like going super greed. He's got the third CC, he's got the factory, he's got the tech lab, he's got the stim. We're just missing things like the eBays, which are going to come down shortly after the Hellions are finishing production. Again with the no bunker, he's confident in his micro.
He did scout off the gasless, didn't he? So
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he should feel quite fine. Speed is quite delayed.
Actually, he only scattered one gas, so there might have been the second gas taken. So yeah,
So he is just ballsy. That's what he is. He's not
Yeah, he's
intelligent like I was
ballsy.
giving him credit for.
I mean, he also got that internal knowledge, right? Both playing on the
Yeah,
same team, both playing with each other. I have no idea how many mind games I'm watching right now.
yeah. That's
Maybe
like
this Sport was a mind game.
maybe it was. Maybe it was. Maybe all the time these guys play on Deadwing at like 9 minutes, a Banshee flies right into the path of that Spore Crawler. We just don't know.
Well, you should know.
I don't watch every
I'm,
game my clan
dude, I'm
plays.
like the intern here. Ah,
I don't watch all of them. I watch a few. I don't watch all of them.
I thought you casted everything ever.
Nah,
Oh,
I don't have time for that.
yeah. All right, what we got? The
Alright.
Spore Crawler is doing a thing.
It is moving.
Sweet.
I like that. Putting it in place. He doesn't know that there's no Banshees, but he's putting it in a place that Banshees would come and be really annoying. I love the Spore Crawler
Yeah.
kind of in between the bases. I'm a big fan of that. Even if it was an accidental mistake, he's there just in case. We'll just say he's playing safely. That's what we'll go with.
Yeah, so we have Blaze. He's got his macro train going now. This is just standard 3cc at this stage. He's got the three more gases going down. He's landing his third at a very greedy time, arguably.
Yeah.
Normally you delay this to around 10 minutes, but he's got his upgrades going. He's got the starport coming down. We'll be seeing a few more barracks come down soon. This factory is just going to be building add-ons until the end of time, or until he's building Thors.
Yeah, it's very greedy, but he does have these Hellions and Reapers like positioned right out the front. So he's quite aware that there is nothing out on the map to try and come and kill him. So he can't lose these Hellions though. If he loses his Hellions, he's going to be in for a bit of a hard time defending all this. Double banding nest out of Barcode, I've just realised as well.
Yeah, something's... he built them right next to each other as well. Oh dear. Well, I guess he can get double upgrades, right? I mean, there used to be a burrow move bailing tech. Oh, those were the days. That was,
Yeah,
that was penciled in for
Heart of the
hearts.
Storm. Yeah, I remember playing Lings push these Lings and Queens push these. I remember playing an arcade early build of HOTS where it had burrow banelings and it was the most stupidest thing in the world. It was literally the most like a Terran player couldn't play without a Raven. It's just like you'd die if you didn't. Like,
So
you
by
couldn't
stupid
go-
you mean balanced, right?
Yeah, balanced.
Okay, yeah, you had a typo.
Blizzard things. Sparkode. He's taking his fourth base. This is the advantage of Deadwing. You kind of got these four bases all together in a nice little pocket. Makes it easy to defend. This third that he's taken though can be real tough to defend once medivacs are out. You can
I
kind of
also
just
think
position.
he's...
you know,
Yeah, I
everyone.
mean, he really needs some more drones out. I mean, he's at 52 drones, but normally you should be hitting 50 drones around the 8-minute mark, and this is now the 11-minute mark. And we have 2 more drones on our benchmark 3 minutes ago. We're now just hatching a few more for the third, but ideally we're just producing endless Zerglings off of like close to 80 drones, so maybe there was a supply block somewhere down there, but this is really starting to hurt Barcode. He's falling down on supply on Blaze.
Blaze is pretty much set up now. He's got this third base saturated. 1-1's finished. He's getting building armor.
New matter?
He's getting building armor from his eBays. I'm not sure what that's about. Could be a little bit of a mistake.
My guess would be his armory was late. Oh, he doesn't even have +1 attack. I think he screwed something up.
Yeah, he has his
Well,
armory. He was
yeah.
upgrading 1-1, was he not?
I saw 1-1. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I see it on the stream now. At 9 minutes, he was researching 1-1, both at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So he cancelled the armor somehow.
Unfortunate for him. Nevertheless, he has this little push here at the fourth base of Barcode. Barcode has quite a number of Banelings and Lings, but not enough really to hold this fourth base.
Yeah.
With good splits as well, he can take a fight against his Zerg army. Moving up this ramp's probably a little bit tough. A couple of spine cores adding.
Oh my god!
Up, oh,
Ah,
so close.
ah.
Even the
Yeah.
slow Banelings. Very good trade there for Barcode. And a few Widowmines going off, but well cleaned up there for the Zerg player.
Yeah, Blaze nearly donated his entire army there. That was very close. I think I transitioned into a 13-year-old for a moment there.
They're gonna get a medivac. Lings. Blaze does have this pseudo wall and a Thor out as well, so he should be fine.
Yeah,
He'd
he
be
can
in
stick the
such
Thor
a
in the
better
hole.
position if he didn't stuff up those upgrades. He'd really be annoyed at himself for that.
Yeah. I mean, his 2-2 should be finishing up around now,
Yeah,
and it's
he's
just
really.
now barely starting. I mean, at least he finished building armor though, right? Did he? Yeah, he did. Sweet.
That eventual planetary is going to be a boss.
Yeah, that's why he made this wall off.
Yeah.
It's all coming together. Maybe this was part of the meta.
Maybe it was these mind games. Muta's
This
flying into the
turret's gonna
third.
have more armor though.
The level of genius that Blaze has shown here is really only coming to fruition now. These
And we get
add-ons,
to appreciate it.
add-ons have all extra armor as well.
Yeah, look. You can't even. Oh my god, these guys are invincible.
Yeah, he's just buying extra time for the Marines to get here and clean up the mutas. In all
That being
seriousness, the
said,
mutas are
where
going to
are
start
they?
doing some work. Yeah.
Come on. Oh, the Marines are just moving out into the middle of the map. Yeah, Blaze is just like, screw that. I'm going to leave my reinforcements to do that. But he didn't burrow his mines on a retreat path, so the mines aren't deployed on anything. But the Thors are making a wall off here for the Bailings.
Yeah.
But there's only like 8 Marines left here.
And these reinforcements from Barco should be able to do a lot of damage. Good micro on his Marines to pull them back. A couple of Thors here will help against the mutas as well.
Oh, nice pickup there. But I think that's everything is going to pop. Oh dear.
Yeah. Good micro on the mutas as well. Boxes
Yeah,
them up
that-
nice. Probably needs
that
to pull back
was-
now though. Get some banelings. Doesn't want to fight these mutas against Marines.
He is though, and he's going to pay the price if he's not careful. I think he's going to win this, but you really want to. The way I judge ZVT engagements is how many mutas did the Zerg have left over afterwards, and if you're losing mutas, then that's not so great. I mean, we're missing. I think at this stage we probably need another macro hatch out of Barcode because he's floating a lot of minerals. He'd like to be putting all his lava into Lings right now, but he's not.
Yeah, he needs to really get this fourth base saturated. He has one macro hatch. Probably could use a second, like you said. He's got +2 melee on the way. +2 carapace hasn't started yet. He's getting burrow as well for banelings. Something obviously stylistically he likes to do. With these burrow banelings. Blaze almost moving on to creep again with all these Marines. Bunched
Finally
up.
setting up some retreat mines there. Could do with
Barcode.
pre-spreading these. Oh god.
Oh, a lot of banelings on Marauders. Blaze taking a pretty decent fight. And he loses the mines and the Marauders, but it's just Marines left against mutas. There's a few banelings left back at home, which is nice.
Actually, that's quite a few, yeah. That's a reasonable amount of baning. That's enough to at least stem the tide, but with the mines burrowed, yeah, that's a nice little safe zone for Blaze to be in. Again, with the mines here, though, they've got to be burrowed and the mines will pop, but with reasonable splits here coming out of Blaze, and his macro is slipping pretty hard, so once he does decide to spend this money, he'll actually have a fairly significant supply lead here. And these banelings, they really need to be morphed in a little bit earlier. Oh dear.
He's losing a lot of lings here. Even picking up the Thor, getting on top. GG called from Barcode. The parade push does win out.
Yeah,
Takes
those ones are pretty tricky for a Zerg.
Yeah, he lost a lot of banelings into Marauders, unfortunately. It's a little bit of miss micro.
Mm-hmm.
It was less than ideal. He cleaned up the army of Blaze a few times, but just took probably one too many just not ideal trades, I think.
Yeah. And I would have liked to have seen a few more banelings morph just in general, like as
you
Barcode
push-
was chasing back, you just morph some more banelings. As you're doing anything, okay, I'm doing a thing, let's morph some more banelings.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a baneling heavy Zerg, but I mean, you can kind of cut back on that a little bit. You just need banelings. You need to have just some banelings.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
just
be
in
playing
case.
that
It's
stuff.
kind of your get out of jail free card or such.
Yeah.
Like, crap, something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
So we get into game 2 on Varney. We finally get a game on Varney.
Did we not have one yet? It was in the map pools, but we didn't ever get to it, I don't
It's
think.
always been game 3. Will we even get a game 3? That's the question.
I mean,
Okay.
Blaze looked pretty dominant there. I mean, the supplies were pretty even for the majority of that, but I think Blaze was making more correct moves than Barcode was. So we'll have to see if Barcode can get his act together for the second map.
Yeah, we shall see. Shall see. Varney Research Station. Good map for Zerg. Good map for Terran Mech as well. I like this map for this matchup. Let's just go with
Yeah,
that.
I face a lot of mech on his map.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like it's a good map for Mech, but it's also a good map for Zerg to fight against Mech, if that makes sense. I
Yep,
think
I
it's
mean, I
quite
too
quite
watched
a.
WCS earlier.
Yeah, I'm watching the VOD now of Pigs games against Happy. So I'm up halfway
uh,
through game one of the map one of the last set when Pig went crazy excited. I saw the GIF. I was like, I should really watch that VOD. I like
Yeah,
Pig.
today it was like Firecake. 4GG was
Uh,
turtled up where Blaze was into his main and natural. Firecake had every single other base and was rallying Locusts up the ramp, and
oh, was it one of those games? How long did it go
it
for?
was stupid. I think it was 1 hour 45. I mean, he
Uh,
decided to turtle up at like the 45-minute mark, stayed there for an hour, lost the game, and then won the next two. It was really stupid. I guess we should introduce these players before we ramble on
yes.
anymore. We have the Green Terran player for Team Unrivaled, Blaze, at the bottom of Van Nuys Research Station. Uh,
And in the top of Varney Research Station, the teal Zerg player Barcode, who is off drone scouting by the looks in this game. Match. I don't mind drone scouting because it does take so long for your overlords to get across there. I wouldn't be surprised. He does throw I guess now, just to ruin my plans. I wouldn't be surprised if Blaze does go Marine first. It was what I was going to say, just to try and pick off an overlord. It's
yeah.
really good map to really push back that overlord vision.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
always very cautious with my overlords on this map because having played Terran, I know when the Marine timing is, and sending the overlord across to just check the natural, it's very close to that 305, 310 mark, and you're thinking, okay, I hope that I don't see the command center building around that time, because if that is, that means there's a Marine popping out, and then you kind of gotta get
Yeah.
out pretty fast. But then where do you go if you get out? Because I mean, the Marine, you can have one Marine on either side chasing the overlord down, and it gets tricky.
Yeah.
And there is the Marine. You called it.
He did go Marine. I like that
Yeah.
choice. Barco did take this natural out the front. He actually cancelled it briefly. It was not positioned correctly. But he has repositioned it. He's taken that. I like, there's, I guess, two schools of thought of this. It's, you're able to get your creep fed started real quickly and really get it down the map. Creep's good in every, map for Zerg, but it's especially good on this map, I think.
Yeah, it's essential for this entire matchup
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
because there's two main attack paths, and if you can see everything coming as a Zerg player, if you get that creep past halfway, you're in for a really good time.
so does Barcode know enough about Blaze to recognize that when we see a Marine first, it's probably Mech?
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. It'd be interesting. So Barcode is quite good against mech. I've played him a few times in playing mech pretty exclusively in TEZ. I've had some pretty epic games. Having said that, on some pretty imbalanced maps in the Dream Pool as well. Just
Oh,
fun. But he is quite capable of playing that mech style.
oh
I was
dear.
going to get that. Oh, I almost got that Reaper. He's really good at it. Well, he makes the good choices. He does go Infestors quite early, I think. Which a lot of Zergs don't do. They kind of
Yeah,
get
Infestors are underrated against Mech.
yeah. I think Infestors are definitely the correct choice against mech. If you can't break him with like Hydra Viper or something like that, then you need Infestors. Otherwise, it just gets kind of screwy. Having said that, though, Blaze kind of plays that kind of really aggressive mech style, where he gets lots of Hellbats, lots of Thors, and kind of just pushes out on the map. There's no stopperino.
So far, yeah, we're seeing the identical build. If we see the reactor down here, I think we can call
Yeah.
that this is going to be that Hellbat, Cloaked Banshee, Marine into Hellbat, Thor, Banshee mech composition that Mario originally popularized. And it is going to be pretty brutal. Actually, with Barcode hitting a supply block at 28 there, that's pretty painful as well.
Yeah. Has got Ling speed, just finishing up now. No real sweller Lings. It's kind of pretty impossible to really bust up this ramp.
Yeah.
You can create so many chokes with your building placement and stuff like that.
I mean, you can kind of make it with a Roach Bust, but
Yeah, it's not the best build
it's...
choice.
Yeah,
get,
you got to scout like a CC first if you want to do that.
yeah, if you get a non-zero number of tanks, you kind of just hold everything.
A non-zero number of not Hellions, and you're fine.
Yeah. The Lings poke up. They're gonna try and scout off, see if they can get any kind of idea of the unit composition. Cloaky is on the way. Should be seeing an armory with the next bit of gas as well, I think.
Yeah, next 100 gas goes to the armory. Then you want to move out as when you get around 8 Hellions, just before the armory's like finishing up.
Yeah.
The armory's a bit late here, actually. We might not be seeing that. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just late.
Just a little bit late. Should see him probably start to move out when that armory just over halfway, like you said. He'll probably throw down his third behind it with factory 2 and 3 as well, I think.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I
with
guess-
the plus
yeah.
1 as well. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he knows his build order, and you said he's meticulous with the build order, that is
Yeah.
how Murray does the build order, as I've
Yeah.
studied it pretty well myself.
He's a bit of a Maru fanboy as well, so it doesn't surprise me.
There you go. The puzzle pieces are falling into place.
Looks like it's meant to be. He's moving out
Yeah.
at the time we said, with the armory just about to finish. Might poke away at these drones a little bit. Gets 3
Yeah.
right off the bat.
It's kind of feigning, hey look, I've got a Repellion squad, this is normal.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's now Hellbats and Banshees and Marines, and now the Zerg is really sad.
Yeah, and no Baneling started, no Lings on the map.
And that, yeah.
GG.